For those of us who crave expanse and a bit of desolation, some of the large islands of the world are often places of respite and relief. Their remoteness, inaccessibility, or outright hostility keep them relatively free of human civilization. And it's precisely that lack of infrastructure, those pristine landscapes, and the hope of pure biophony which draws us in. If we can't be there physically, we'll approach from above, making use of the modern wonder that is Google Earth. And it's this impulse with which I am, once again, zooming into another island. This one is in the Canadian province of Quebec. Anticosti Island is the 90th largest island in the world, a fact I unashamedly retrieved from Wikipedia and is likely to be disputable. Zooming into the satellite imagery, it's clear that this island is massive. The coastline is 520 kilometers long and has seen hundreds of shipwrecks over the years, giving it the nickname of the Cemetery of the Gulf. The interior of the island will make you forget you're on an island at all. This was looking like it might change last decade when oil and gas exploration interests were lobbying hard to get their foot in the door. The island is likely rich in shale gas reserves, but the Quebec government put an end to these plans in order to preserve the island and maintain its designation as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Nonetheless, the island does appear to allow a significant amount of logging, a fact evidenced by a robust network of unpaved roads and the patterns of such activity. The island only has a couple hundred permanent human residents, but a fair amount of hunting, fishing, and outdoor activity tourism. In the late 1800s, a small population of white-tailed deer were introduced and have since flourished into a population of more than 150,000. As I move over the landscape, I get lost in it. This place is dotted with lakes of various sizes, with rivers coming off of them and finding their way toward the ocean, with peat lands and some beautiful dense boreal forest. It probably looks nothing like it did when it was home to the Innu and Mi'kmaq indigenous people groups, but it's possible to imagine, at least for a few fleeting moments.